May 25th, 1935, is the day when Babe Ruth hit his final 3 home runs in his career against the Pittsburgh Pirates, and it was expected to remain there forever. Fast forward to April 4th, 1974, at 2:40 p.m., Hank Aaron went to the plate at Cincinnati's Riverfront Stadium and hit a line drive homer soaring over the left field center fence to hit number 714. 4 days later, in Atlanta, on April 8th at 9:07 p.m., Mr. Aaron stepped to the plate again to face Al Downing of the Dodgers, and again hit a soaring line drive over the left center field fence into the Braves bullpen, which Tommy House caught for home run number 715, breaking that mark set by Babe Ruth. The young man from Alabama became a legend that day, and I've always enjoyed watching him when I was a kid growing up in the 70s. I remember that day when he hit that home run off Al Downing and being glued to the TV set. It was like watching the first man on the moon, but this was in sports. He was a great man. He put up with a lot while he was chasing this dream. A lot of racism, but he handled everything in class. I got a book here that I purchased back in 1974 that was basically gave a little biography about Hank Aaron, his pursuit of the home run of 715, and also his respect that he had for Babe Ruth as well. This picture here I thought was pretty neat because basically what he's doing in the clubhouse is explaining to the players, as it says here, that's about how many inches within the left field foul line that the 648th home run of his was fair by. Thought that was kind of humorous. But in the back he's got a quote here which I thought was pretty neat too, and his respect for Babe Ruth. And he basically said, "The legend of Babe Ruth is indestructible. It won't matter where I hit 800 homers, there will never be another Babe Ruth as far as the baseball public is concerned. And someday, some young guy will come along and hit 850 home runs, and I'll be just another home run hitter whose record was broken." Well, for me, Hank Aaron is the true home run king. Always will be in my mind, and because I guess he did it during my generation. But it was interesting that in this book there was a writer in here who at the time noted, and he made a little question here, and he said, who will that young guy be to break Babe Ruth or Hank Aaron's record, is what he's talking about. He says maybe it will be Bench or Bonds, meaning Barry Bonds' dad, or perhaps it will be some poor kid now learning to play baseball in an orphanage, or even some youngster batting cross-handed in a softball game. And I find it kind of ironic that it wasn't Bobby Bonds, but it was Barry Bonds who broke Hank Aaron's record. But as you can see, I've got a few cards here in the background. I don't have a real big collection of Hank Aaron's cards, but these are ones that I've had since my childhood, back in the 70s, and it's been in the vault, I guess you'd say, basically a shoebox for almost 50 years, some of these cards. But I can remember when I picked up these cards here and bought them, and I continue to buy some more cards of his as well. But to me, Hank Aaron will always be the greatest home run hitter ever, and I just really appreciate how he handled everything as he went through his business of hitting home runs. And I just don't think his legend will ever be forgotten, no matter who surpasses his record or who surpasses Barry Bonds' record. I think it will live forever. I'm just glad that I was able to watch this man play ball. appreciate you all watching. And rest in peace, Mr. Aaron.